Hello, this is Mr. Sirocco, the principal at St. Dominic's School. And on behalf of all St. Dominic's School's faculty and staff, I want to thank you, every parent and guardian, for all the hard work you've put in with your children during distant learning from March. And also for the children, we thank you for continually doing your very best and keeping your head up during these tough times. September will bring a new transition for our school community. OCE has created a set of guidelines for the reopening of schools. These guidelines will be posted on our school's website. Feel free to go through them. Each school will take the guidelines and will adapt them to their own personal school. We'll be opening 5 days a week, and we will not be offering an online-only option. Please read the St. Dominic's School Best Practices for COVID-19. This is a small handbook I made for everyone, and it will list every rule pertaining to our daily routines and procedures that we'll be using. Please read through it. We understand that you and your family need to make the decision and that it cannot be made lightly. Should you decide to send your children back to us, please remember to sign all the forms that will be sent home on the first day of school. They can also be found presently at our school website, sdsphila.org. All summer long, our maintenance staff has been working hard to have the school in compliance with CDC, OCE, city, state, and federal guidelines. Bathrooms will have dividers, sneeze guards will be implemented where needed, and face shields and/or masks will be worn by everyone as directed throughout the school day. Once again, more detailed information can be found in the SDS Best Practices for COVID-19 handbook that you'll be receiving, and that's also on the website. You can check it out. All these changes are to ensure the safety of everyone here at St. Dominic's School. The school will be opening at 7:30, our normal time. Cares will open at 6:30. Any early bus arrivals, the children can go right to Marion Hall. They will be supervised. When their teachers arrive at 7:30, they can take them up to their classrooms. When the children get to their rooms and desks and are within his or her cohort, known as homeroom, in a socially distanced situation, the student may remove their mask. A student can then be mask-free for the majority of the day, unless parents or guardians would like their child to keep on the mask for the entire school day. St. Dominic's School intends to check the temperatures daily upon entering and recording those stats in a log. We will also be implementing random temperature monitoring and symptoms check by the school nurse, staff, and me to see if any child feels ill throughout the course of the day. This protocol will be taken very seriously. Parents and guardians are responsible. We ask you to monitor the health of your children as you always do. Should you see that your child isn't feeling well or has any signs of illnesses, you must keep your child home. No one will have a temperature over 99.5 Fahrenheit will be permitted to enter the building. Attendance will be modified this year due to all the regulations. There'll be 3 ways of marking attendance: attending in person, attending virtually in the situation of a quarantine cohort or homeroom, or absent if they do neither. Excused and unexcused absences will be discussed with me and the classroom teacher. Final decisions will be mine. In order for them to be marked as present, the teacher has to be able to see them, and they need to be in a quiet area where they can focus on their work. You did a great job in March. This is still a regular school day for them, even though they are not physically in the building. And I'm referring to in the event that a COVID-19 case does arise and that particular homeroom has to be quarantined for 2 weeks, then we'll resort back to the procedures we used in March using Google Classroom. That will be the platform, our learning management system. I know most of the high schools have cameras in their classrooms. When it comes down to the elementary school, I will inform you. Until then, we have to work with what we have and what we have in our building here. Each classroom teacher will monitor their own homeroom during lunch at the present time until we're permitted to use Marion Hall. We will not be going to Marion Hall for prayers because of the distance. We want to stay within the regulations. Lunchtime, they will eat in their classrooms. When we do have permission to use it again, then the teachers will be at the lunchroom at their assigned duty on their certain day. Special teachers and staff members will assist Mrs. Spoor with the new procedures and preparing for lunch delivery and pickup. Sharing food is not allowed. We don't want to run the risk of possible cross-contaminating any student. Birthday treats, we cannot have them. Children are required to bring their own water bottles to school because as per the CDC guidelines, all water fountains cannot be used at this time. We will have bottled water available for them at a small cost, and if any boy or girl needs water, I'll make sure they have it, trust me. Buses will be scheduled in a different manner. Each bus will be filled only to half the capacity, and so each route will have 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. So in total, there'll be 4 pickups, 4 drop-offs each day, and we will be on time. Nothing to worry about. Marion Hall will be there. As I said to you, if it's an early drop-off, we'll be there for the children to be supervised. Please continue to monitor the school's website and Facebook pages for the most recent updates. There will be more updates and possible videos coming your way. Since we're in the midst of uncertain times, the governor could change this at any time, any minute. So what we need to do is to continue, I beg you, to work together with me. Stay positive, safe, and healthy. God bless each of you, and have a great day.